allergies, and honestly, it's easier for me to sing than it is to talk. So if I have to get your attention, by goodness, we're going to do it. Okay, so in the recruiting series, it's my turn again. Woohoo! Of course, my voice sounds like this, so that's a problem. I'm recruiting for the music team this week. So if you have some secret hidden ability that I have not found out about yet, and that somebody hasn't squealed on you about yet, to me, which they do, and if you've got one of those, you should totally squeal on them, because I want to know. I would love to talk with you. We have opportunities to serve any which way, as often or as little as you can. And if you love Jesus, are following him, and want to participate, we have room. Because every voice is important. Every instrument, every person that makes up our body is necessary. And you should be serving somewhere. That's what we've been learning. And if you've got some sort of musical ability, I would love to talk with you. So you can put it on your communication card, especially if you're squealing on someone. This is a good way to do it, and they don't know. Because you're like, I'm just writing a prayer request. Oh, no, look, I also said you are musical. Or if you want to come talk to me after service, that would be great too. And we have another announcement from Christian.
All right, so who knows what the number one growing sport in the whole nation is? It's pickleball. So proud of you that you knew. So we're trying to raise up the next generation of pickleballers. So it's not what they were calling it, an old people sport. Okay? So if you have kids, we are going to teach them pickleball. And it's going to be next Saturday. Right now it's scheduled for 9:30 a.m. at a park that's right over here. But here's the thing. That's why we're doing a kind of a spontaneous announcement here. I'm going to try to get us like a private court where there will be nobody. And so we might switch the location last minute or the time or something like that. So we need you to sign up if you're going to bring your kids. Okay? It will be fun. It's me and Steve's been teaching Grayson. He's got the experience with teaching little ones. I'm just going to be mean. No, I'm just kidding. And we've got 2 teenagers. Noah's a pickleballer, and he's going to be there, and he's awesome with the kids already. So he's going to show up, and I think Kelsey told me that she's going to come as well. So we got lots of help. We've got paddles and balls and all that stuff. But we need you to sign up, please, so that we know there are people coming, and we know how many, and we can even contact you and tell you, of some last minute change or something. So you could put it on your communication card. It's in the seatbacks there. You could email us at info@stonecreekbiblechurch.org. You could tell Ann directly. You could tell me directly. Just find some way to say, I'm planning on showing up with my name your kid here at pickleball next Saturday morning. Okay? So for other things, make sure to check your bulletins. And we are going to worship now through our offerings and our prayers. So Paul wrote, "The love of money is a root of all sorts of evil, and some, by longing after it, have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs." So that's one of the things that giving can defend against, because we're letting loose of our money. I mean, to be able to give, you have to let loose of that love of money. And so if you are led to give here at Stone Creek Bible Church, then you can prepare your offering. If you have cash that you want accounted to you, there are envelopes in the seatbacks right in there in front of you that you can put that in. And then there's a wooden box right underneath the clock at the back of the room there that you can drop that envelope or a check in there. And if you're not aware, we have a couple different electronic options for giving these days that a lot of people are moving over to. And we've been doing this for, I don't even know. We've had some electronic option, I think, for like 10 years. And we have yet to have one incident of any problems, just to give some of you some security that are maybe hesitant to move toward electronic things. We have never lost anybody's money or had any kind of fraud or anything like that happen with that to date. So No promise of the future, but good record so far. Also, if there's something that you'd like to communicate to us, there are communication cards in all the seat backs right there in front of us that you can start a conversation with. You can give us feedback. You can ask us if there's something you can get involved with, or anything that you want to put on there, you can put on there, and that can go in the same wood box at the back of the room there under the clock when you're leaving today. And so after we do those things, we like to individually pray, and I'd like to ask you to pray for yourself, that you would do things on a daily and weekly basis that would continue to connect you to Jesus. So let's prepare for our offerings and communication cards and pray. Before we sing, let's each take another few moments in prayer. Tell God about your love for Him.
This morning's songs were written between 1758 and 2018. How cool is that, right? When we are singing this morning, we are joining with fellow believers across 2.5 centuries, singing the same words they did, worshiping the same God. This morning in Phoenix alone, there are probably tens of thousands of believers lifting their voices in worship to our God. And probably millions, though once we get up above like a couple hundred, my estimation skills are bad. There are probably millions of believers singing to our Lord this morning. That is both awe-inspiring and humbling. With those numbers, it might be easy to think, my voice doesn't matter. I don't need to sing. But your voice does matter. You matter, because every part of the body is important and necessary. So let's stand and sing this morning with our brothers and sisters from around the world in worship of our great God.